guys. Oh, having a good night tonight?
Yeah!
Kinda seems like it. All right, where do we start? The first time I met Jason was 16 years ago, right? They grow up so fast, don't they, Jake? The first time I met Jason was Little League Baseball. I was supposed to move up to the next level, but my dad put a quick stop to that. He had clearly been watching me play. Matt can't hit the ball, he would say to Lyle Eastman. And because of that, I was forced to stay back on a team of people who were unfortunately just like me. Our lovely group over here. I mean, just look at that face. That's his eager face. But, you know, I don't know if we won any games, but I can tell you for a fact that I met one of my absolute best friends in the process, so good call, Dad. Skipping ahead a couple years, something very similar happened again. I was supposed to go up to high school, but my dad put a quick stop to that too. He had clearly been seeing my report cards. Matt can't do algebra, he would say. And because of this, I repeated 8th grade, moved over to Westbrook Schools. And Jason was one of the people that made that switch really easy for me. And, you know, that was a long time ago, so I don't remember exactly what happened. But I can tell you for a fact that shenanigans have ensued ever since. Geez, you know, maybe you know what, hold up 1 second. I seem to be giving my dad a lot of credit tonight because he's responsible for that too, so maybe he should have been best man, I don't know. But I can tell you that Jason did play baseball for a little bit longer before starting off his tennis career, his illustrious tennis career. We did get him to join indoor track senior year though, and running distance with you was a blast. Every day in practice. There's this one time where our coach signed up Jason to do the 1 mile, the 2 mile, and the 1,000 meter, all in the same meet. You remember what happened? Jason runs the first event and then just skips the other 2. Never tells our coach. He's just walking around with me, hanging out, waiting for my events to come up. You know, eventually our coach comes up to him and says, Jason, I haven't seen the 2 mile. How'd you do? Now, Jason's an honest man. Something that will serve him very well in married life. Can we get a round of applause? I personally would have lied. It was great, coach. Can't wait to see the times that they're posted. Write them in crayon or something. I don't know. But it's important to note that we didn't just do sports. We give back to the community. Right? Right, guys? Now,
Still do.
at basketball games, people like snacks. And that's just a fact of mankind. And if you know anything about our group, it takes 5 of us to do the job of 1 person. It just does. So we ran concession stand. And right, guys, it was awesome. We got tons of free pizza. I mean, sell pizza to paying customers. We got to wrestle in the hallways. I'm sure there was a lot of mediocre dancing involved. I don't know, it just felt good giving back to the community. We definitely helped the basketball team make it to the state championship too, so you're welcome, Phil. Yeah, I see you. Fast forwarding to college though, it was awesome going to school 10 minutes away from you. I remember the day I moved into Eastern, Jason Ubered over, and we had some dinner, went on a tour of the campus. Now, of course we got lost. That was always going to happen. But I immediately felt right at home because of that, anyways. So, there's so many times where I'd Uber over to Jason's, have a couple of drinks, and go on a nice little adventure. That was a pleasure of mine. There's really nothing like walking through the Yukon forest at night in the middle of the winter. Where's Mike, right, Mike? Yeah. It was a pleasure meeting you, by the way. So many funny college memories. Ordering that chicken ranchero pizza to that parking lot on the way to Yukon Forest, middle of nowhere. Just like, yeah, drop it off. Mike's running 2 miles ahead trying to get to it. We get there, Mike's just like sitting in the back eating pizza. Is that our guy? And that was a blast. What else did we do? Crashing that depth side frat party with Zach. Zach, you having a good night?
I'm having a great night.
Yeah, I'm really glad to hear that. What else did we do? Remember that 4-hour phone call we had, just taking those BuzzFeed quizzes? Man, I learned a lot about myself that night. I really did. You did? Yeah, good. Now, Amanda, I don't know if you remember this, but we actually got lunch one time as a group, all of us, at the Yukon Dining Hall, back sophomore year.
I really don't agree.
I brought this up a couple times. Amanda doesn't remember it, but of course, I heard about you for months prior from Jason. You could already tell how serious he was about you. It was incredible, and just seeing you two that day, you could tell already that it's like it felt real. It felt incredible, and I had a great time that day. it was a blast. But let's get back to the boys real quick. Right? Periodically, we'd make our way back to Westbrook and hang out. Meaning, we were grabbing some Budweiser and heading over to Air. For a while, Air was a hangout destination. Of course, only when we turned 21. Speaking of 21, it wasn't until 2021 that we realized we didn't have to hang out at Air. There's a whole world out there. And we only realized that because of Amanda. Amanda was planning this camping trip, and she sent us all an invite, text message. I remember looking at it, and I was like, I don't know, it's not really something that we do. But long story short, we now love camping, as well as getting Airbnbs in the state of Maine. Am I right, guys? What's that place? Barely even knew it was a place before then. Now, this may be a scattered, long-winded way of saying that I love you guys. I've been so lucky to have you as such a major part of my life, both of you. And I really miss those weekends that where you'd have me up in Boston so I could escape Connecticut for a second. I guess time flies when you're having fun, though, because that went by in the blink of an eye, and I live in Texas now. Woo! Go Texas. And you live in Keene now, so we'll make our way back. But I don't actually have a glass with me right now, but I would like to raise a toast to Jason and Amanda. Everybody ready? So many healthy and happy years together. We're truly blessed to share in this journey with you guys. Cheers. Cheers. And that's my time.
For Matt, guys.
Yeah!
I'd like to welcome the Rodriguez parents up here for a talk.